Alright, morning guys. Today is Monday, June 2nd. We are here in Kimball, South Dakota. We woke up Saturday, we were sick as a dog. And so we got up out of there, we stopped at the Loves right before 212. If anybody's ever been up here, you know, the Loves over there, it's on 90. I believe it's $4.99 or $4.95. We stopped there just go to the bathroom and stuff like that, and then there was those spots. There's no place to park up on that 212, so I just said, you know, I'll park it, get a half an hour break at the Loves, that way I can just drive all the way to the fuel stop. Well, we made it to the Loves up there. Yeah, so we took our dirty 30 there. Then we got up and left. We made it over to the Loves, just east of Rapid City, 67B. We fueled up there. Even though the slow's not that heavy, I can't climb hills with this truck for some reason. I don't know why. But whatever. So we got over there, we put fuel in, and it was, you know, we're coming eastbound, so we tried to find a place to park. And I was like, well, looks like we're gonna have to, when we got here, we had 15 minutes left on our 11. And so I sent them a message. Of course, you know, it was the weekend. They don't, you know, there's no dispatcher that works on the weekend. So I sent them a message anyways, and told them, hey, you know, I only had 6 hours. Well, to be exact, I had 5 hours and 59 minutes on my 70. That's exactly what I had. And so I mean, they knew. Well, my dispatcher knew. I told them I had low hours, but you know, we're not talking about that right now. So anyway, so we ended up getting, we're 30 minutes away from having a 34-hour reset. It is 7:09. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna get our reset. Yeah, 1 second, buddy. We're gonna get our reset, and we are 1,022 miles away. Of course, Rand McNally is being a little freaking tired right now. It wants me to go west. Freaking 48 miles, turn around, and then come all the way back east. Rand McNally, y'all gotta get your act together. The only thing I don't like about this GPS is that when you program for a truck stop, say, like, you know, the Loves, that's mainly where I go, and you get here, now technology should be, Rand McNally should hear this, and so shouldn't Garmin. If you get off the exit because you programmed it into their system, then they should automatically know that there's a truck stop there, which means that there's an on and off ramp, right? And so it should not want to route you all the way back up north or east or west or whatever, just turn around and go back the way you were going. That makes no sense. Get with the technology, people. Come on, smarten up a little bit. You can't be that stupid. I mean, I don't know. I just think it's pretty idiotic. You know, that what we're paying for these GPSs, and they screw up like that. You know, or that one there where you get to a split. You see, which one was it I was on? Oh yeah, I was up on 5, and I knew I had to take the 405 to go get this load here. It literally waited until we almost got past the exit to tell me that I had to take 405, which I already knew I had to take it anyways. And it's like, take 405 on your right hand side. It's like, yeah, you should automatically have that coming out within a half a mile, so that, because the newbies who get to see the GPSs, you know, they're not paying attention. They're paying attention to traffic. They don't want to hit nobody, and that's why I don't understand why that system does that for. I don't know about Garmin, if Garmin does it, but I know my Ram McNally does it. Every one I've owned, it does it. I tried setting it, and you can't set it. I tried turning on all the POIs, points of interest. It stays on per day. When you shut it off, it goes right back off again. So it does not show any truck stops, Walmart, anything along your route. So I don't know. Maybe the next one. I know this one right here is like 8 years old. So maybe we can get another one here pretty soon. If we start making some more. I mean, we've been doing good. Don't get me wrong. We've been doing good. Finally bringing home halfway decent paycheck, which is pretty good, you know. It's still gonna. I bet people ask me, why do I still stay here? Well, I'm in debt, dude. I'm in debt. I got bills to pay. I have to get them down a little bit more before I can jump ship. That's just the way it is. That's life. You know, we're all got some sort of a debt, and mine needs to be paid off. I get this one paid off here. That's some old vehicles right there. Ford Bronco. What is that? Some sort of a Ford pickup. My stepfather used to have one of those. I think that was a rape. That was a rape 8, boy. That thing can go through the mud like there ain't nobody's business, boy. But I don't like Fords. Even the older ones, I don't like them. But anyways, so yeah, so we got some debt that we need to pay down first before I can do anything. And then I have to have enough money to pay up on my bills, so that way when I do jump ship and go somewhere else, I'll have that money as a cushion to land on if I need to pay any bills or anything, you know what I'm saying? But that's about it, guys, for right now. We've already gone out, checked the chains. Tires are still around. Motor's still here. So we're just gonna wait for another. What do you got? Come on, wake up. There it goes, right there. Yeah, 24 minutes. 24 minutes, and then we'll be out of here. So we'll talk to you guys when we probably when we stop our Dirty 30. Alrighty, later. Alright, guys. Gotta show you this. Got myself a prairie dog. Didn't mean to hit him. Dude didn't know which way he wanted to go, left or right. So we're over here checking out our load because I have to go to the bathroom. But this door, even though it's locked, it keeps on lifting out, and I'm afraid that it's going to break itself loose. So I'm trying to figure out if I should throw a strap up over it just to be on the safe side. I don't know if it's going to come free or not. But as you can tell, everything's all nice and tight still. This is still doing good. There's Maxie. Let's see. See? Truck drivers can't pick up their alcohol crap after they get done drinking. This side over here is fine. Yeah, you see how they have this one? They have that one going all the way under. The other one's not. I think that might be the problem. See, this one right here is not too bad. It's not moving at all. But I don't know. I don't know if I should. I don't want to scratch it or anything, you know. Oh, lots of bungee. All the ones are tight. Still doing good. Still doing good. Yeah, so we came over here to the Quick Star, exit 80, off at 29. Because John has to go to the bathroom. And the wind's blowing like it ain't no one's business, boy. Whew. I need a truck wash. I got something else. I don't know what it was. I don't know if it was a raccoon or what it was. But we're going to get the truck washed because I got to, when I go to the terminal, I'm going to have to probably get a new bumper. It cracked it. Right. You see it? Right there. I think whatever it was raccoon, porcupine, what? I don't think it was a porcupine, because if it was, my tire would be flat right now. But, see, got right there too. I don't know. I don't even think I hit it, to tell you the truth, because I don't see nothing. I don't see no blood or nothing. Just that one mark right there. So I don't know. Well, let me get him in. I got to run to the bathroom real quick. All right, guys. Another problem. The friggin' screws came out of the board. Look at this. There's no bolts in this thing at all. This is like, who puts a unit together and doesn't put the fucking bolts on there all the way? I don't know. I gotta get a hold of ATS real quick. Alrighty, guys. We got lucky. We found 2 bolts on the trailer. I was looking for more, but I can't find them. Yeah. Dead beetles. So I got to put up. It's all scratched there. Now let me see the scratch right there. Not my fault. Not my fault. I'm just hoping that's gonna stay there. We're heading down to the Loves. Let me make sure everything else is all right. See, this one here, I didn't check this one. Maybe I should have walked. Well, those bolts are all in there. The person who did that one right there should lose their job. I mean, if he didn't do it right, you know? I actually locked my door. He didn't want nobody getting him. All right, right there, buddy. Just a wrench, Maxie, just a wrench. All right, now we have to get this foam to cool off. All right, we're gonna head down to the Loves. I'll let you guys know when I get there. All right, guys, we're down at the Loves. We just filled up St. Joseph, but the company said do not do anything to the unit. They're gonna send somebody out to fix it. Not now, but when it gets delivered. Because this unit, the plate is bent, you can see. Hold on. See right there where it's bent? How it curls up a little bit. But I found 2 screws on the deck. I put 2 screws into it, and I tightened them down. So now, this unit here has just been giving me hassles. We had to put a new wire tie on this one. Somehow it came off. I don't know how the hell it came off, but it did. So we put a new wire tie on that so the door doesn't open up as much. I don't know, that's the only one giving me problems. All these other ones ain't giving me no problems. Everything else has all been good. But like I said, we're in St. Joseph. All this stopping has put us behind where I want to be. We have 594 miles to go. Got 3 hours and 50 minutes, but we got to hit that rush hour traffic in Kansas. So we're just gonna drive, maybe get about 200 miles off, hopefully. If we can get 200 miles off, I'd be happy. If not, well, it is what it is. Dispatch never got back to me about the appointment time. So I don't know. I don't know what they're doing. I don't know what ATS does. I sent them information. They said keep them informed. If anything was to happen about being delayed, cool my phone off. And you keep them informed, and then they don't get back to you. So I don't know. The lady over here was moving. I thought my truck was rolling. I'm a crackhead. Anyway, so let me get up out of here. We got 4 hours and 39 on the 11 and 14. And we have 3 hours and 50 minutes to drive. So let's go and take off at least 190 miles. So we'll talk to you guys when we stop. Alrighty guys, we made it down here to Kingdom City. We put 2 bolts in. They told me not to touch it at all. They're gonna have somebody come down from the company themselves and repair it. So I'm not really too sure what's going on. Nobody got back to me on the time. I'm not going to be able to make it for the 8 o'clock appointment. Still have 397 miles to go. So, but we're here in Kingdom City. I just figured I'd give you guys an update. I'm going to get this video out so you guys can have a video. And thank you guys for the likes, the comments, and all the new subscribers. And well, we'll keep you posted on what happens with the machine and the delivery. Alrighty, later guys.